Change your results. Hi, my name is Shawn Shewchuk. Welcome to another MMMindbites. Are you feeling stuck? Do you ever feel as if you could get to the next level, but for whatever reason you're being held back? Well, you gotta go and connect with Shawn Shewchuk. He's the #1 results coach. He's phenomenal. He will be able to get you to the next level and more. Challenge you, put you to different tasks, and change your mindset, and really get you to think extraordinary. And I'm very, very happy to announce to you that my coach, Mr. Shawn Shewchuk, the #1 results coach, is here today to share with us his thoughts, his wisdom, and his expertise. So please welcome Shawn Shewchuk.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being here.
Appreciate it very much.
So very first question here, I just want you to tell the audience here a little bit about yourself. And I know you have a book, Change Your Mind, Change Your Results. And just tell people what the book's about and why people need to read it.
Thank you. First of all, thank you for having me on. It's a pleasure. Book Change Your Mind, Change Your Results is without question something that was a passion of mine. And the book's been out now for 4 or 5 years. The idea behind it was to drive people in a way that most don't. Most of us get caught in a trap. Most of us get caught in something that becomes easy or a comfort zone. The book is designed to give you all the tools you need to get out of that comfort zone and to actually achieve at a level that you probably never thought possible prior to that.
Great. Well, after people read your book, and you're also a coach, what actually inspires you to coach?
That's a really good question. I get asked that question a lot. Why do you do what you do? And the primary focus and reason for that for me is watching people's transformation. Going from wherever it is they are to the place they want to go. And transformation, whether it's company, whether it's an individual, is absolutely why I do what I do. And it's what gets me out of bed in the morning.
Awesome. I'm very passionate about helping people as well and getting out of bed. Excited because I know I can impact more people just like yourself. And it's an honor hearing that from you as well because it's just that same mindset. Now, as a coach, there's a lot of egos that goes around, lots of personalities and different insights. When faced with that, that's a challenge that sometimes you have to try and go and overcome. How do you overcome your challenges?
Specifically with regard to egos, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, different personalities.
Listen, at the end of the day, not everyone's going to like you. And I think we have to get comfortable with that idea. The idea that we can be all things to all people or that we can serve all people, I think is a fallacy. And you're never going to be truly successful if you come in with the idea that you can be all things to all people. Whether it's ego or whether it's personality, I think what you have to look at is how am I able to serve, support, and add value to those people. And when you add value to someone's life, career, business, or relationships, they will engage with you. Keep in mind, not everybody wants to succeed at the level you do, right? You don't know what you don't know.
Well, when we're talking about success, there's a lot of people who want to reach success, but there's, for some reason or another, something holds them back. What would be the main thing or the biggest reason why people are held back?
That's an incredible question. And most people, I think, are afraid to ask the question, mainly because they're afraid of what the answer is going to be. The answer, very simply, is they are afraid. Now, it could be a lot of things. One of the ones I don't get and I don't personally understand is being afraid of success. But there's a lot of reasons. Fear of the unknown, fear of what someone else may say or think, fear of success, or fear of failure. And the latter two are probably the biggest drivers. So what we all need to understand is what other people think of us, first of all, is not our business. And second of all, if you're going to actually go out there and make a change, make it an irrevocable decision. It doesn't matter what anyone else says or thinks. Go out and make something happen. Are you going to fail? Probably, but failure is your tuition. If you are facing failure, embrace it. Don't seek it, but face it, embrace it, learn from it, and move past it, because chances are you're never going to go back and make the same mistake again. If you're facing that fear, it's time for you to jump off the building and grow wings on the way down. Do something that scares the you-know-what out of you so you can actually get past it. On the other side of that terror barrier, which isn't real, it's just tissue paper, not brick, is freedom.
Okay, now, so they've taken that fear, they've embraced it, they're jumping over that fear barrier. What are 3 vital elements that people need to reach success?
First of all, believe in yourself. Second of all, this is a really interesting one. So many people, they take a step back when they face something that they don't know. So even if it's the unknown, push through it. And the third thing is, it's not about taking action, it's about executing on an action step that is already predefined or something that will move you in the direction of your goal objective. Taking action doesn't mean you're actually succeeding. It has to be something that is productive or leads you in the direction of your goal or objective.
Now, I know you sit down with a lot of people one-on-one, you speak to a lot of events. What is one thing that you aim for when, after you do your sit down and your meetings and your presentation, that you want people to walk away thinking?
I think there's more than one, but I think the primary thing is that people wrap their head, heart, and hands around the idea that they can succeed at a level that they probably never dreamed possible before. Just because you've only done one thing your entire life, or you've only made a certain amount of money, or you've only engaged in one type of activity or one job for your entire life, doesn't mean you're relegated to that. It doesn't mean you have to stay there. It doesn't mean you have to remain stuck. You can push through that.
Now, I'm going to ask you 5 quick questions.
He always does this to me.
5 quick questions, 5 simple answers,
Okay.
just the first thing that comes to mind.
Yep.
And this is just to have a little fun and let our audience know a little bit more about your other side of things. If you had a chance to go and compete in the Olympics, which event would that be?
Would probably sprint.
Oh, cool. Because you're really, really fast, right?
It used to be.
Awesome. Now, if you had the opportunity to do a performance, I don't know what you're going to perform, but you also get the choice to pick any performer to perform with. What would that performance be, and who would you perform with?
You know what? That's a really good question, and I don't know that the answer is one that you'd expect. I don't know what I would perform. I think doing something as far as acting or getting on stage and creating laughs or having some fun with it would be a key. But I want to pick someone that I know and someone I know that has some talent. So I pick you.
Wow, I'm very honored. What do you perform?
I don't know yet.
Oh,
you have to tell me. You're the expert in this space.
You're going to be singing with me.
Oh my goodness. You know what's going to happen? They're going to empty the room.
It's all good. Now, the next question.
Yes.
If somebody told a Shawn Shewchuk, what does that mean?
That means they've embedded themselves in somebody's head, and the constant reminder, as you said on stage earlier, of Shawn saying or doing something to remind you to stay on course.
Oh, okay. And now I know you have two boys.
I do.
One night you walk up to them and go, "Sons, I actually have an alter ego. I am actually blank."
Be Batman.
Oh, cool. Good answer. And finally, we're going to play What is Success Like? Now, there's going to be a random words on these cards. I want you to read the word and go, "Success is like blank," and then tell us how is success like that item. Okay?
I'm going to do my best.
Okay,
you can edit this, right?
the word's up here.
Okay.
Okay, so.
I should have put my glasses on. Veggie burger.
Yep, so success is like a veggie burger. How is it like a veggie burger?
I don't know the answer to that question, but I can tell you this. If I want to be successful, according to my doctors of late, I have to have this instead of a real one. How's that?
Awesome. Success is like a veggie burger because if you want to have success and live longer, you need to have a veggie burger.
It's true.
Great. Now, there's a lot of people who would like to reach out to you, whether it's for consulting, coaching, getting you to speak, or getting your book. What's the best way to get in touch with you?
You can go to changeyourresults.com. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. We're everywhere. Shawn Shewchuk or changeyourresults.com.
Awesome. Thank you very much for your time. Remember, today is the day where you can unlock potential. We'll talk to you next time.